Hi guys, I'm Edmund Gigoria. I'm from Saya State University, taking up the Bachelor of Science in Agriculture. I am here now to demonstrate what is the hand signal of the volleyball. First is authorization to serve. This signal is used to start each rally. Move the hand to indicate the direction of service, like this.
These are the things that are always interesting when you're looking.
Next is team to serve. This signal indicates which team will serve. Extend the arm to the side of the team that will serve, like this.
This rally is still alive and a chance ball for Lasar.
Next is change of courts. After each set, the teams change courts with the exception of the deciding set. In the deciding set, once a team reaches 8 points, the teams change courts. Raise the forearms front and back and twist them around the body.
So it's playing in your head.
It probably plays in your head, and probably that's also.
Next is timeout. This is used by a team to stop the game for a short period of time. Place the palm of one hand over the fingers of the other. Held vertically and then indicate the requesting team.
Send it over, another chance to attack here for the green and white.
Next is substitution. It is the act by which a player, after being recorded by the scorer, enters the game for another player. Circular motion of the forearms around each other. Next is misconduct warning. This is not a sanction and has no immediate consequences. Show a yellow card for a warning. Next is misconduct penalty. A red card is the final warning. It results in loss of service and a penalty point to the position. Show a red card for penalty. Next is expulsion. A team member who is sanctioned by expulsion shall not play for the set. For the rest of the set, it must remain seated in the penalty area with no other consequences. Show both cards jointly for the expulsion. Next is disqualification. The signal means the player is disqualified for the rest of the match. Show red and yellow cards separately for disqualification. Next is end of set or match. This signal indicates the end of the set and the end of a match. Cross the forearms in front of the chest, hands open. Next is ball not toss or release at the service hit. The volleyball shall be hit with one hand or any part of the arm after being tossed or released from one hand or both hands. Lift the extended arm, the palm of the hand facing upwards. Next is delay service. This signal indicates that the server doesn't contact the ball within 8 seconds. Raise 8 fingers, spread open. Next is blocking fault or screening. Raise both hands vertically, palms up forward. Next is positional or rational fault. It occurs when a player is not relatively aligned with the players in an adjacent position. Make a circular motion with a forefinger. Next is ball in. The volleyball is in once it lands inside the court boundary lines. Point the arm and fingers toward the floor.
Nice off speed.
He still had that time to think and to look.
Nakakakita ng buwang
Next player in Maraguinor.
Next is ball out. The volleyball is out once it lands outside the court boundary lines. Raise the forearms vertically, hands open, palms towards the body.
Valentino. They need more by those blockers.
Next is catch. The volleyball is caught or thrown. It doesn't rebound from the contact. Slowly lift the forearm, palm of the hand facing upwards.
These ladies delivered earlier.
Scramble for that.
Next is double contact. A player may not contact the ball 2 times consecutively.
In here on the
Raise 2 fingers spread open.
5-0 round.
Next is 4 hits. A team contacts the volleyball 4 times before returning it. Raise 4 fingers spread open.
so much force into that. Agpol would already have 9 attack points at this point in time. 3
Next is net touch. By players serve ball touches the net between the antennae and does not pass the vertical plane of the net. Indicate the relevant side of the net with the corresponding hand.
Faith keeps it up. Oh, over. Azareno will set it up for the second-year player who is denied.
9 points away.
Next is reaching beyond the net. It is considered reaching beyond the net if you contact the ball when your opponent has not used all 3 of their allotted hits. Place a hand above the net, palm facing downwards.
For strength, especially with a team that its composition most a little bit here.
It was definitely, the turnaround in terms of how
Next is attack hit fault.
Much noise in that second.
Make downward motion with the forearm, hand open.
Desperos.
Faith not bothered at all if there's a blocker in front.
Next is penetration fault. A player penetrates into the opponent's space under the net, interfering with play. The server touches the court or end line. The player steps outside his or she court at the moment of the service hit. Point of the center line or to the relevant line.
10 points for her. A kill block there. This is the girl who was most productive.
Next is double fault in replay. When 2 opposing players commit faults simultaneously, a double fault shall be called and the opponent replayed. Raise both thumbs vertically.
Kayla pushes it to the other side. La Victoria to Maraguinor.
O grave faz tu e a